Everyone in Oduwale knew Aderonke as the quiet woman, the one who smiled politely, the one who never caused trouble, the one whose prayers were always whispered, never shouted. But on the night heaven changed its mind, Aderonke argued with God. It was a Tuesday night when the dream came. Not confusing, not symbolic, clear. Aderonke saw herself standing before a closed door. Written on it in bold letters were the words, "This season is over." She woke up sweating. By morning, confirmation came. A letter at her door, a phone call, a hospital report. Everything she built for 15 years, her small business, her strength, her health, was shutting down at the same time. The doctor said gently, "Prepare your mind." The bank said coldly, "Your grace period has expired." Life said loudly, "This chapter has ended." That night, Aderonke locked her door. She did not cry. She did not sing. She sat on the floor and said, "God, I refused." Then stood up. "No, not like this. Not now. Not after all I have survived." She opened her Bible, not to Psalms, to Isaiah, and she read like someone defending a court case. "You said you are not a man that you should lie. You said the righteous will not beg for bread. You said you restore years the locust has eaten." Then she said something that shocked even her. "If this ends now, your promise ends with it, and I refuse to let your word fail in my life." She was not shouting. She was arguing. Nothing happened. No goosebumps. No fire. No angels. Just silence. 3 days passed. Her body grew weaker. Her account stayed empty. The business door remained locked. Friends whispered, maybe God is teaching her humility. But Aderonke kept praying the same dangerous prayer. God, change your mind. On the 4th night, she remembered Hezekiah, how a prophet told him, "Set your house in order, you will die." And Hezekiah turned his face to the wall, and God turned his verdict around. So Aderonke did something strange. She faced the wall and said, "Lord, if you are done with me, say it clearly. But if there is even one more page in my book, I am asking you, write it." She slept. The call started. A former customer she had not heard from in years. "I don't know why, but I feel priced to help." A bank reversal. An unexpected medical review. The doctor frowned and said, "This does not make sense. But your condition has improved within weeks." Her business reopened. Her strength returned. A new contract came, bigger than before. What was meant to end her extended her. Aderonke did not win because she was perfect. She won because she was bold. She understood something many believers don't. Faith is not always quiet. Prayer is not always polite. Faith reminds God of His words, refuses premature endings, argues without disrespect. God is not offended by bold prayers. He is offended by silent surrender. Sometimes heaven waits to see if you will accept the verdict or turn to the wall and ask for a rewrite. Moral of the story: you don't always lose when God says it's over. Sometimes you are being invited to pray like you believe His promises.